What is good, young people? After a brief birthday sabbatical is back again. Your man B2B, Bar the Beautiful, host extraordinaire of the show. Shout out to me and shout out to all of my fellow tourists out there who have celebrated their birthdays. Shout out to my grandmother. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Rosa. Shout out to Frank. Shout out to Ika. Shout out to everybody who enjoyed their birthday during the Taurus moon season, whatever that may be. Enjoyed myself, went to Puerto Rico, relaxed, released things for all the birthday wishes out there from my friends and family, and the show family, most importantly. Enjoyed myself, but I missed you. We're back here on the show. And of course, I want to thank all the mothers for all they have done, and I hope all of you enjoyed Mother's Day. I hope you got the gifts and the love and appreciation from your sucker paw kids that you truly deserve. And I was happy this year because this is the first year that I received a present for Mother's Day. Once I got to be an adult, May is about my mother and my mother's mother and my father's mother. It's not really about me anymore, but this year I got a gift. And I would like to thank, at the beginning of this newest episode of the show, Delonte West for giving me the gift of the Cavs going out of the playoffs and an NBA which will be in total flux because he is allegedly knocking off LeBron's mother. Yes! Thank you, Delonte. I was rooting for LeBron to lose because I just want NBA chaos. I'm a Sixers fan. My team sucks. We got the number 2 pick, and we could blow it doing something stupid. I've been reading Chad Ford. I got a feeling we're going to blow it. So I've been rooting for chaos. And for chaos to commence, I needed LeBron to lose. And because Delonte may or may not be knocking out LeBron's mama, he lost his mind, and they just lost the season. Now, I don't know, of course. None of us really know outside if this actually happened or not. We don't know. But I do know that the elements make it believable enough for it to be funny to me. One is LeBron James' mother, isn't that old? She's 41. Yeah, she's 41 years old. So if she likes a young brother, you can fathom it. And the most important part is, Delonte West is out of his mind. And so you can see him looking at LeBron's mother and be like, you know what, I'm just going to do this. I'm crazy. Thank you, Delonte. Because he is going to leave, and there's going to be chaos. And maybe the Sixers can rise up from the Eastern Conference ashes. One day go to a semi-final or one round or something. So shout out to you, Delonte, for giving me and all of us who hate the Cavs and hate LeBron a gift for Mother's Day. Now jumping into the things that are important to me on this episode of the show, I would like to speak about 2 women, 2 artists, 2 super talented females who we root for here on the show, but their videos have been banned, which is just it's atrocious decision by BET. The first being Ciara's video for Ride, a wonderful performance with her and the floor. I have never seen a combination of floor and performer put together so well as Ciara did in this video. So why is BET denying you and me the opportunity to see this sometime between 6 and 10 on one system part? Why? It's a great video. 4.6 million people as of today have viewed it on YouTube. They say it is not up to the standards of black entertainment television. I didn't know that outside of Sunday morning there were any standards at BET. Frankie and Neffy had their own show. So if she wants to have a little time where she finds herself between her and the floor and scoots down and uses all them hips and ab muscles to make a sensual kind of melodic movement on for my eyes, why is she not allowed to do it? I root for you, Ciara. I hope the album goes well. BET, it's outlandish. And even more outlandish to me is that the best and greatest song praising the life and spirit and wonder of being a Fluesy, Tierra Marie's sponsor, has been banned from black entertainment television. Again, back to the banning of video. Have you seen the tone and nature of the videos that have been allowed by BET over the years? Very misogynistic, about cocaine, and drugs, and treating people badly. This song is not about that. This song is an ode to the appreciation of the person who is financially giving us the means to have the lives we've always wanted to. This is a positive song. I got myself a sponsor. I've got myself support. I've got now the financial means to buy myself this purse. And how is this negative? How do you want to ban something like this? Here's my favorite part of the song. He ain't no square. He just loves to share. Sharing! This is not something you want to teach our children, the power of sharing. Have you listened to the words to this song? Ciara Marie. I haven't always been your biggest supporter. I just didn't know if you was going to have what it takes to make it. But after hearing this song, and having to know how much you want to support and uplift every Fluesy in America, around the globe, and as the president of Local 6969 Fluesy Union, dedicated to the successful proliferation of grizzly around the various states in the globe, I will never forget what you have done for us. I support you and your endeavors, and I support this song. Sharing is caring. He ain't got to share. He just loves to share. I'm sorry. He is not a square. He just loves to share. Whatever it may be, Tierra Marie, I love you. And BT, I'm really, really upset at what you've done. And if you want to prove to you the power of sharing and the power of having a sponsor, I saw this on Bossa. I'll give them credit just the other day. This is a model, Jenna Bentley. I don't know who she is. She's supposed to be a Playboy model. So be it. Look at her frolicking with her sponsor. Do these not look like people in love with his money? She loves his money. He loves his money. That's love. You stay out of it if you don't understand what true love really is. This is true love. They have something deep and emotional in common. His money. He loves his money. She loves his money. They love one another while the money is flowing. Find yourself a sponsor. Change your life. Do something with yourself. Get your hair done. Cut your hair, fella. Get out there and find somebody who you have a mutual interest in their money, and you will have a happy and supportive life. Now, these are the great times and the great advantages of being a Fluesy. But sometimes the life of Fluesy is hard and things don't go the way you plan. And I am sure that LisaRaye did not plan for her ex-husband, the ex-prime minister of Turks and Caicos, to be suing her for spousal support. And sometimes a Fluesy, you have to get in there, and I know the other person has the means, but you really need to get in there and make sure they continue to keep the means. I don't blame her for this at all. It got all turned around. She could have never seen this coming. But I still support her, and it's just, I just want to show, people always say you just show the good side of being a Fluesy. I want to show you sometimes when things go wrong, and I don't blame her for this situation at all. Things happen in the life of Fluesy. What I will say in the situation of another divorce between Siobhan Wade and Dwyane Wade is that Siobhan has lost her ever-loving mind. And if she wanted to be a Fluesy, she can no longer be one. She has been outcast in the world of Fluesy. She's out. This is a woman who has now had 9 different lawyers to sue her future ex-husband for alimony and child support, and made a ridiculous decision to sue Gabrielle Union for taking her husband away. Listen, the world was on your side before you started going crazy, and that's why we got the outcast. We don't want anything to do with it. You were supposed to get child support. You were going to get alimony. You were there before he became Dwyane Wade. You had nothing to worry about. And then your emotions got all involved, and now you are doing things to be spiteful, and it's not working. And now eventually big bank will take little bank. And I just don't want you around anymore. You're blowing. And please learn, ladies and gentlemen, from what Siobhan is going through. She's letting her emotions get the best of her. She's now focused on her MONIES. That's her monies, like she's supposed to be. She may lose her children and a big digit. And it just really wasn't working. But if you want to flip to somebody who knows what they're doing, Elin Wood. That's right, Tiger's future ex-wife. She asked for $750 million in her divorce settlement. I guess what? She's going to get almost $750 million. And guess what? I also think she deserves it. He impregnated a porn star. Okay, I mean, just understand. He, her husband, who she is sleeping next to whenever he decides to come home, is having unprotected sex. Not with a former porn star, but with a porn star who is actively knocking off people for the delight of perverts like myself who watch on the internet. She gets $750. And he did it twice! With no condom, $750. You cut the check. And she was quiet, and she thought about everything. She said she tried to give it a chance. She ain't really trying to give it no chance. But she understood the nature of the position she was in. We all still love Elin. We want to see her live fruitful and be happy with his money. And Elin, if you are looking again to try with a brother who actually thinks he is a brother, holla at me, because we can spend his money lavishly. And we can go on many trips without those kids. We can see Switzerland, wherever you're from, and South America, and Caracas, Cancun. There's a lot of things even you and I can do. And I will be true to you and your money. You will not have me knocking up porn stars like your ex-husband did. Call me to make something happen with your money. Moving on, many times I've told all of you to not film yourselves in your pursuit of having relations with another party, because usually it will bite you in the butt. And I really feel bad for Kendra, because her sex tape is going to be released, if not this week, very soon. And by Fluesy. Of course, this guy's obviously a Fluesy. I don't even know his name, but he's definitely a member of Local 6969. He's definitely. But I don't want to have this statement towards Kendra. I feel for you, Kendra. I want to take this simple, sweet 60 seconds to speak to her husband, Hank Baskett. Hank, this is a trying year for you. 2009 was great. Married a nice, Playboy bunny, nice chest, you got her pregnant, you got married, everything was good in 09. But 010 has not worked out for you so well. You damn dropped your onside punch, kick, at the start of the second half against the Saints, effectively losing the Super Bowl for the Colts. You got cut from the team, or they didn't re-sign you, and now your wife is in a sex tape that will be seen and jerked off to by names. Let's just be honest. It's gonna happen. You have a chance to redeem yourself. Not in life, but on the field. Because my friend, again, you are an eagle. Take that aggression, that pain, that anguish that is cutting you deep into your soul, and score 15 touchdowns with Kevin Cobb and the New Philadelphia Eagles. There's no more Donnie Mac. That we will talk about that when football season starts, but Hank, this is your chance to show the world you ain't no punk by scoring 15 touchdowns for the Eagles. It is the only way that you can make a sizable comeback to this tragedy, which has been 2010. Score a lot for me. You do, and we will forget all of this. It will be forgotten. Somehow, we will forget you scored 15. Please. You want to win a championship. Do something besides hockey, please. Also, I could not, and people ask me this, I could not watch the sex tape between Cat Stacks and Chopper. I don't know if it existed. I really wasn't looking for it because I knew I could not stomach that. So if I missed something, please fill me in. I root for Cat, but that was not something I was going to watch. I saw a Pretty Ricky sex tape. It was slick on. which seemed a little forced because it was like a day after the gay rumors, which we've heard about for a while, and all of a sudden he's knocking off some chick in the elevator. It seems a little suspicious, but God bless him. God bless him. I don't know what you're hiding. You know, you need to just be open and honest with yourself. Do whatever it is that makes you happy, but just know that that little video did not change anyone's thought process about what you prefer. And a sex tape, which I would not mind seeing, but I don't know if it really exists or not, is with Nicki Minaj. Now, I don't know which version of Nicki I'm going to see in this, but I'm interested in seeing it 5, 10, maybe 45 minutes, 100 times over. Depending on the Nicki Minaj I'm going to see in this video. And speaking of Nicki Minaj, there have been countless emails sent to me who have been happy to tell me that finally, a female artist is going to rap and be successful. For years I've told you this will never happen. No, I counted it and I said this is always going to fail. And I sat back when the buzz was building, Nicki. I just sat back, didn't say anything. You sent a lot of emails back, bro, you've been proven wrong. But now, have I been proven wrong? Is anybody really ready for an album with no hit single? I told you it's not gonna happen. It's only gonna happen with one person, and that is Lil' Kim. Now Lil' Kim just signed with Roc Nation, so maybe overall female rappers will have a chance if Kim is successful. But I will say this once again, over and over and over. The only person who will have a successful, long career as a female rapper is Lil' Kim, the original. And if she's not hot, none of them will have a chance. So all of you who are female rappers out there who want to try to make it in this business, throw your support behind Kim. Hope Jay-Z does something smart. And stop dissing Nicki Minaj. Let's put some songs together. Okay? All the women out there who are like, I don't like Nicki because of this and this. That ain't helping them. All you're doing is destroying a potential star. Don't stop it. Just collectivize. Do songs together. Tell everybody how much you love each other. Maybe y'all can succeed. But really, it all comes down to little Kim, like I've always said. A lot of people out there were really upset with the dream because he remade Aaliyah's One in a Million. I listened to the song. The song's hard. It is hard. But rather than focusing on the dream and his decision to remake a classic Aaliyah song, look in the mirror and ask yourself why you have allowed the dream to think he could pull this shit off. Some of this is our fault. It absolutely is. Look yourself in the mirror. Every song you danced to the dreams when you knew he couldn't sing, but it was catchy so you danced, you just keep placating his ego, and now he thinks he can redo Aaliyah's One in a Million. You're at fault. I'm at fault. We are all at fault. He did not just decide one day that, you know what, I can pull off Aaliyah's One in a Million. He got some feedback from us that was going to be okay. It's not his fault. Was it out of pocket for him to do? Absolutely. Did he sound horrible? Absolutely. Did we encourage him to try this? Maybe a little, yeah. Maybe you did a little, yeah. Just be honest with yourself. You had something to do with it. Last couple stories before we end up another spectacular episode of the show. Congratulations to Swiss Beats. I don't know if Alicia Keys is pregnant, but I am pretty much sure he's sleeping with her. And so, congratulations are due in any book that's ever been written throughout the vials and histories of man. Shout out to you. Don't know if she's pregnant or not, don't care. But I know you get to sleep with her. And so to me, you are one. And I'm just happy, personally, when I found that Time Out, or Tommy or whatever, who was Bruce Leroy in The Last Dragon, was not going to be charged with beating up and Kung Pao with his girlfriend, because that would have been something that I could not have just dealt with. That would have shaken me to my core, because Bruce Leroy is my hero. And so shout out to him, and I hope him and his wife or girlfriend work that out. I'm happy he did not Kung Pao her, because he was my hero. Because he got to kiss Vanity. And I've been wanting to kiss Vanity since I was 5. He did it multiple times in the movie, so he was a hero of mine. And I'm happy he did not kung pao anybody. I'm just happy to know Bruce Lee is incapable of such a thing.